was an astrologer, an astronomer, physicist, mathematician and philosopher. He was born in 505 CE in the Avanti region of Madhya Pradesh, got his education in Kapitaka and lived in Ujjain. When he was a young boy, he met Aryabhat and was immensely inspired by him. He learnt astrology from his father, Aditya Das. His parents had actually named him Mihir. So, how did he become Varahamihira? There is an interesting story behind the title Varaha. Ready to listen? Okay. Once, the queen of Ujjain was about to deliver her child. As per the king's instructions, as soon as the infant was born, the midwife was supposed to inform the chief maid, who would then roll out a lemon towards the exit of that room. And as soon as this lemon crossed the threshold of that room, there were about 9 eminent astrologers seated outside this room. So when they saw the lemon cross the threshold, that would be the time of the birth of the infant, and then they would immediately start their calculations and then prepare a horoscope for the young prince. And everything went as per plan. The young prince was born, the lemon was rolled, and the 9 astrologers prepared the horoscope of the young prince. The king was delighted at the birth of his beloved son, and he called the astrologers to his court, gave them several gifts, and then said, "Well, now tell me the future of my son." And 8 out of the 9 astrologers congratulated the king, heaped him with praises and said that the horoscope is wonderful, the young prince has an excellent future and he would be a great king. Except for one of the 9. So who was this one? This was Mihir. Mihir was unusually quiet. The king was so happy to hear what the other astrologers said and showered them with more expensive gifts. Then he noticed that Mihir had not said anything at all. So the king said to Mihir, "Sir, what is the matter? Why are you so quiet? Is your horoscope any different?" So Mihir then said, "Yes, O king. The horoscope I have prepared for the young prince is different from the one prepared by the others. And so my prediction is also going to be different." And he had a very sad expression on his face. So the king had immense respect for Mihir. And so when he saw that Mihir was looking sad, the king got worried. So he said, "Is anything wrong? Please tell me, what is wrong? What is the matter? Please tell me." So then Mihir said, "O king, all will be well till the 18th birthday of the prince. And on the day of his 18th birthday, a wild boar will attack the prince and he will die." Everybody was shocked to hear this. The king said, "What? My son will die at the age of 18? No. This cannot be. No, Out of 9 astrologers, 8 are saying that my son is going to be a great king and he has an excellent future. How is it possible that only you are saying that he's going to die at the age of 18? Why should I believe you? How can only one be right and 8 of them, how can they be wrong? And then now the king became angry and furious. He said, no, Mihir, you are wrong. But Mihir said, no, O king, I am correct. My calculations are correct. This is going to happen and we cannot stop it. Now the king became even more furious. So he ordered his guards to catch hold of Mihir and put him behind bars. Now the king knew in his heart that Mihir was a genius. And so, although he did not want to believe Mihir's prediction, he was scared that Mihir might be right. And well, he wanted the safety of his son. And so, he made all arrangements to ensure that no wild boar would ever come close to his son. And he said that my child should be brought up in an extremely guarded fortress. So in this manner, time passed. The day of 18th birthday of the prince arrived. The whole kingdom was on full alert. And just at the very moment mentioned by Mihir, suddenly a pillar on which a statue of a wild boar, that is Varaha. Varaha means wild boar, and Varaha was the symbol, that is the state emblem of that kingdom. And so there were several pillars on which this boar was mounted, a statue of the boar. And suddenly a pillar with the statue fell on the prince, killing him instantly. Everybody was shocked. The king and the queen were filled with shock and grief. After some time, when the king recovered, he realized that it was not Mihir's fault. And he appreciated Mihir's intelligence and genius and released him from the prison. Not only that, he also honored him with the title of Varaha, because that was the state emblem. So from then on, Mihir became Varahamihira. End of that story. Okay. Let's now look at the contribution of the genius Varahamihira. Varahamihira has written several authoritative texts on astronomy and astrology. Varahamihira wrote Panchasiddhantika. Panchasiddhantika is a treatise on mathematical astronomy which gives information about the older Indian texts which have been lost. So only from this Panchasiddhantika we know that these texts existed. Okay. Another important contribution of Varahamihira is his Brihad Samhita. The Brihad Samhita is an encyclopedia. There is no topic that's not covered in Brihad Samhita. Astrology, astronomy, Shilp Shastra, gemology, botany, perfumes, architecture, zoology, anything and everything. So many topics. They've all been covered in Brihad Samhita. Varahamihir was one of the first to come up with the version of something that we now know as Pascal's triangle, and he used it to calculate the binomial coefficient. He also recorded one of the first 4x4 magic square. Okay. Hora Shastra or Brihad Jataka is one of his most acclaimed astrological work. Varahamihir improved the accuracy of the sign tables of Aryabhat. One of his contributions to physics was his statement about reflection and refraction. He explained the difference between the two. Another remarkable thing is that he knew the Greek language. Fantastic, isn't it? Okay. I will be back again with yet another story. Till then, bye.